Don't be fooled by the bags that I got. I'm still just a sleepy thought. Hello, welcome to my video. If you're from my Instagram, I love you. If you're not from my Instagram, love you all the same. So today, I feel kind of busted. I also look busted. My skin and I are both very tired. So naturally, it's the perfect day to try and look like JLO. So here we go. Okay, so as of right now, I have nothing on my face, but I am gonna start off with some serum, just like JLO did. And how this all came about, honestly, is because I watched her little Vogue Secrets interview, or video, I guess I should say. And by the way, don't you love those? Because celebrities always put like one dot of concealer here and they go, ooh, that's too much. And I'm sitting here at home like painting for 3 hours to look like Boo Boo the Fool. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I loved JLo's video because she's not afraid of contouring. And I love her for that. So she started off with some serum. I'm using a serum that I've used for the last few years. It's very affordable and very good, to be honest. I love the way my skin feels when I use it. So I'm starting off with that, which is already gonna help my skin look glowy. Now I'm moving on to moisturizer. I'm using Paula's Choice because they have some incredible skincare. So, you know, this is just the one I use on a daily basis, so that's what I'm doing now. By the way, I was only kidding. Like, I'm not really trying to look like JLo because, let's be honest, we're using makeup, not a magic wand. So, that's not gonna happen. However, I do like her JLo glow effect that she's had going on for so many years, so I'm trying to achieve that mostly. So then she moves on to lip balm, and I actually love this technique, applying lip balm before your makeup, because by the time you get to your lips, the lip balm settles and your lips are nice and moist and ready. So I love that. By the way, this one is by Juvia's Place and it's my obsession. I love it so much. It's so good. Okay, so now the last thing she applies skincare wise is eye cream, and then we're moving on to concealer. So that's gonna be fun. Okay, so I gave my skin a minute to dry and to absorb all of the products, and now I'm moving on. So she applied some concealer. Not a lot, to be honest, so we'll see how that goes. But she just applied some concealer anywhere that she felt like she had some imperfections and around her eyes a little bit. And then she tapped it all in, blended it all in with a brush, which I have not done since probably like 2016, to be honest. I'm all about the beauty blenders now, but I'm doing this because JLo said so. By the way, as I sat down to film this video, a pimple started forming. I'm not kidding, like 40 minutes ago. So I just have the best of luck. Okay, so I mean, that's it. She didn't apply 2 layers or anything, so I'm not gonna do that either. Although she doesn't need 2 layers, I could do with the second one, I'll be honest with you. But I mean, she didn't do it, so we're not gonna either. So she just moved on to contouring. So for this, she used a cream, and I'm gonna do so as well. This one is a little orange, but it'll do, because I'm pale, so just whatever. And she applies it above her cheekbones a little bit, just like I'm doing here. Then she applied a pretty generous amount around her forehead. I normally wouldn't do as much as she did in that video, but I normally don't really contour anyway. I just like to bronze up my face. So let me shut up and do this, girl. Am I starting to resemble a Dorito yet? Because I feel like I am. So she also did like the bulb of her chin, or whatever she said, whatever she called it. It was very funny. So I'm gonna do the same thing. And that would require for me to shut up, which I'm sure you would also like as well. But no such luck today, guys. Don't I look like I got dipped into Cheeto dust? Anyways, let's move on. So at this point, she contours her nose, and she just did 2 little lines. Okay, so at this point, she added some more concealer just around her bags and also to the sides of her nose, just to sort of brighten. And then she just once again blended that out with a brush. Now I'm gonna do that, but this just, I don't know, this is not how I normally do it, so I'm not comfortable with doing this. But if it's gonna make us resemble JLo, then you know what? We're gonna do it. Wait, is my nose contour crooked? Be honest, guys. So now that I look like a child drew on me with an actual crayon, I'm gonna move on, and she moves on to foundation now. And she uses a big brush with some foundation on it to blend all of this out. And she really just sort of went in there. She didn't really give any special rhyme or reason, so I mean, I'm just stippling at this point. Actually, right now, that's kind of looking not so bad.
Delusion.
You know, nice and diffused. Okay, JLO. She also mentioned that we have to match the neck, which I agree with, so we're gonna do that as well. She also did use 2 shades of foundation, which I'm gonna do as well. I'm gonna apply some more foundation on the lighter parts of my face in a second. God, I just know I'm gonna have foundation in my hairline for the rest of time because of this video, but if it gives me that JLO glow, then okay, Okay, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more foundation to the light parts of my face. Now this is just 1 shade lighter. It's not anything crazy, but I'm not trying to look crazy, so. So now, again, I'm just gonna stipple this in. So JLO didn't really do this, but I'm just gonna reinforce my cheek contour a little bit and add a little bit more concealer to this spot. So now she just moves on to eyeshadow, just like that, no primer, no nothing, which I'm a little scared about, but since we have our base on, our foundation is sort of gonna act like a primer, so I guess that's okay. So I'm just applying a medium brown and I'm lining my lower lash line first. And then I'm also lining my upper lash line with that same shade. I look a little sickly still, so I don't know if this is gonna work out, you guys. So at this point, she also puts some of that same shade through her crease and she takes it quite far into the inner corner, honestly. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Oh, I really don't like myself like this.
I love myself, but I don't like the way I am.
Oh, I really don't like myself like this. Like, I think JLo could put nothing on her skin and she'd still have the JLo glow. But I don't think if me following her tutorial is gonna give me any kind of glow.
No.
Also, like, there's no primer on my lids, so I feel like I should go to jail, but I'm gonna do it, guys. I am gonna do it. I know I said that so many times, and if you're thinking to yourself, ooh, she's saying it a lot because she's trying to convince herself, yes, that's absolutely true. Yes, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Which Oompa Loompa am I resembling today? Okay, so she put a little bit of even a darker brown into her outer corner and just blended that out. Okay, I mean, this is still not completely blended, but she blends it with a lighter color at the very end. So, I mean, wait for that, guys. It's not over. We could still look like JLo, okay?
No.
For how little makeup I'm applying, it's too much work, it really is. So now that we're done with that, she used a cream sort of peachy blush. So I'm doing the same thing to my cheeks. Oh, I love this color. This is so pretty. And now she popped some highlighter on her brow bone and in the center of her nose. So I'm gonna do the same thing. This is a Juvia's Place highlighter and it is really blinding and fabulous. Okay, so this is where things could go really wrong. So naturally we're gonna do it. We're gonna reinforce our nose contour with some powder bronzer. Okay, and then she softened all of that with her foundation brush once again. I mean, I think my nose is giving a little bit of a snatch. What do we think?
And it's a no for me.
No? Just me? Okay, moving on. Okay, so at this point, she's lined her lips with a nude lip pencil and she tried a TikTok or an Instagram Reels hack where you paint one little line here and one line here, and then you just sort of connect it to your lip. What was the point of those 2 lines? Like, as a little guide? I mean, I guess if you need a guide, this would be handy, but I just could also do without it. Oh my god, wait, no, scratch that. I completely forgot that she actually contoured around her lips as well. So we have to do it to them, so that's what I'm gonna do before the lip liner. Okay, so I wonder what this is gonna look like blended out. Somehow I think it's gonna be muddy, but she did it and it looked kind of decent. And also I've heard Scott Barnes talk about this tip, so it can't be bad, but I am scared. Oh no. Oh no, no, I look like I have a chocolate milk mustache. Oh, honey, oh. What is this?
What the fuck is going on in here on this day?
It'll be fine because JLo said so. So I'm just gonna blend that in a little bit now. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. I mean, look, it's there. I mean, I see the appeal. I see the appeal. I would maybe put it above my Cupid's bow, just like I did here, look. Because that makes your lip look a little bit pouty, but not around the whole lip area because... no, but maybe around the Cupid's bow. I see that appeal, but I'm done with this. I'm done with this lip liner now. So it's back to this. Okay, so she did a sort of peachy pink lip gloss. I'm gonna do a peachy little lip first, and then I'm gonna add lip gloss on top later. You guys, for this, I'm gonna use the Trixie Cosmetics lip oil, which look how pigmented it is for being a lip oil. But I want you to know that you need to go out and get these because they taste like dessert. I'm not kidding you. Okay, so now that we're nearing the end, I mean, either I'm delusional or it's sort of all coming together. I mean, I was hoping more of her in Made in Manhattan. And that's certainly not what I got, but this is not bad, right? I just know you guys are screaming wrong. You're delusional at your screen right now, but maybe I am delusional. Anyways, we are filling in the brows, and her brows are so beautiful. She literally just had 2 little dots she needed to fill in. I have a little more, but that's honestly my problem. Although I'm not gonna fill them in as much as I normally would, I still want them to look sort of natural like hers do. Right, so now she set the T-zone with some translucent powder and then applied mascara, although she did have either lash extensions or eyelashes on already during the whole duration of the video, and I am, you know, a bald chicken, so that did not happen. But right now I'm just applying some lash primer to my lashes, which is a step that I personally can't skip because if I do, my lashes are not going to be curled, not even one bit. They're going to just be straight and narrow. Okay, so she did not do this, but I need to. So I'm looking up just to see if my eyes have creased, which of course, as always, they have. So I'm just tapping on those creases so that they disappear, and then I'm gonna set my face. So she just set right here. Okay, so last but not least, mascara. This one is by Huda Beauty. I do actually like it, but I don't know if I'll rebuy it. I'll think about it. This is a little mini travel size that I wanted to try. But after I apply mascara, you guys, we're in for the final reveal and the thoughts, if you will. Okay, so this is it. Now, do I look like JLO? No. Will I ever look like JLO? No. Does the makeup appear similar as it did in her little Vogue video tutorial? Kind of, sort of. I mean, I can see the appeal, but for me personally, I would just need a little bit more concealer because my under eyes are not having this beautiful dewy moment. And I personally would also apply a little bit more just highlight on. I mean, my skin does look pretty glowy right now. I hope you can see, but I need a little bit more highlighter. Let me just put it on and see what happens, okay? At least like that. At least like that much. Just a little whisper of highlighter. I personally like that better, but I do like a lot of highlighter, so that's just me. But I mean, this makeup ended up not being so bad, and you know, it's one of those that while you're doing it, you definitely need to trust the process. But in the end, it does look kind of cute. Would I do this again? I mean, maybe. I think this would photograph pretty nicely, but otherwise, I don't know. What do you guys think? I will say the one thing that stood out to me was contouring the lips, which I didn't like for the whole lip, but for right here above the Cupid's bow, it looked phenomenal. It looked pouty, so I might actually do that one again. I'll let you guys know. But anyway, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, then please consider liking and maybe even subscribing, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!